Hello everyone, myself Sai Prasad, Alexian, Allahabad High School and the Junior College. Welcome to a series of the lectures of Intermediate Second Year Maths A. We did most of the chapters in our 2A, that is starting the basic algebraic chapters. Then we did a few kind of stochastics such as binomial theorem, permutation combinations, right? Today we are going to start a dealing kind of things with statistics. That is, where did you learn this kind of stats? We learned how do we find the mean, median, mode, right? And those kind of manipulations and all we just learned in our lower sections. From here we will start learning what is the kind of deviations from it. Find how a particular number can be deviated with respect to the other conditions. Okay, let us say we had a relation like empirical formula. If you remember the relationship between mean, median and mode, that is mode equal to 3 median minus 2 mean, isn't it? So with the help of that and this kind of questions, we just had one more basic things like for example, let us say a mean will be some 32.5. obviously mode and median will be, obviously they will be around that number, 34, 33 or somewhere around, right? So how a particular number is being dispersed, those kind of things we are going to learn in a new chapter, that is measures of dispersion. Okay, from today we will start this new chapter. This is actually very simple, but if you understand and practice few problems of that, then it will be still more simple to solve it. Okay, fine. What is that we are going to learn in this chapter is, first we will learn what is mean, okay, and the next median and mode. These are the three main basic things which we have learned in our previous sessions, that is, in our smaller classes. And not only that, we learned the whole data as normal ungrouped data, right? Again in grouped data also we had varieties of things, right? That is discrete, continuous data, yes or no? Fine. Here we will have a kind of discussion of finding the mean with respect to the mode, finding the mean with respect to a small deviation in mean itself, and finding the mean in terms of deviation with respect to median. Okay, those kind of things we'll all discuss again in three terms, that is first ungrouped data and again the grouped data. Again in the group data itself will have the discrete things and continuous. Yes or no? What is that we have to find? That is mean deviation about mean and median. Okay, those are the two things we have to learn, that is with respect to ungrouped data and grouped data in terms of discrete and continuous thing. What is ungrouped data? Ungrouped data is single set of numbers we used to have, right? That is, he'll give a set of numbers, he'll use to find the mean, median and mode. Similarly here he'll ask you to find the mean deviation about mean or median. Okay, second thing is grouped in which discrete, that is for single number we'll have single frequency, right? For single class we'll have single frequency. For that we have to find the mean about the mean deviation about these two things. Then later one more model is continuous thing. For a particular range of our class we'll have fixed frequencies, isn't it? You have an idea. Fine. So how do we find this mean deviation, right? Where did you heard this deviation word? Just tell me if you remember. We learned in our normal deviation method. How was it? Before step deviation. So it was like we used to find x1 minus d term. Yes, if you remember. So what is this deviation is nothing but this is our mean or median. Okay, so first thing In order to find the mean deviation about mean or median, we have to first find, if he asks you to find about the median, so we will find the mean first. I mean about the mean, we will find mean first. If he asks you to find mean deviation about median, we will find the median first. So how do we find? If it is a grouped data, for mean we have a general formula, sum of observations by number of observations. Right? This is not even the formula, sum by number. Isn't it? That is mean. So how do you find the median? Based on the number of terms, it is either, if it is odd, we will have one term. If it is even, we will have two terms. Those are all the variations, you know. When it comes to discrete and continuous, we will have a fixed thing. Even in discrete also, we will have the same formula. When it comes to continuous, we have varieties of formulas in finding mean and median. Clear? Fine. After finding that, we will just use the formula of mean deviation about the mean and the median. Those are also very simple. We can easily understand and remember. Clear? This is the first basic thing which we are going to learn in this chapter. After that, we are going to learn two new parameters, that is sigma. What is this? Did you ever see? This is nothing but standard deviation. Okay? Here we'll have some kind of formulas and everything with respect to some other points, but irrespective of this sigma is related to standard deviation. How do we find what are the formulas? Again, we'll discuss later. The square of the standard deviation is nothing but called as variance. Variance is a simple term which gives the property of how does it vary with respect to the standard parameters. Clear? Did you understand? So this is what we are going to learn in the next exercises. Clear? Shall we start doing the problems? Let's do it. Now look at the formulas here. Mean deviation when it is in a grouped data, that is mean deviation about mean is 1 by n into summation of xi minus x bar. What does this mean? That is, first we have to find the mean of that particular number, then we have to find the deviation of each and every element with respect to the mean. Okay, let us say we have 5 numbers. Let us say these numbers are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, the mean is around 2.6 like that. Let us assume, don't count and tell me. If it is 2.6, we have to subtract 1 minus 2.6, 2 minus 2.6, 3 minus 2.6, 4 minus 2.6, 5 minus 2.6. Okay, if we do those all, then we will get this number. Okay, whatever the numbers we have after subtracting, we have to add that, that is summation, and whole divided by number of numbers. Right, we have 5, so n is 5. Clear? That is what you have to remember. Next, mean deviation about the median. How do we do? The first step is again finding median, subtracting, divided by total number. Right? How do we find this mean here? Sum of observations by number of observations. How do you find median here? We will find based on number of terms. If it is an odd number, we will have only single median. If it is an even number of terms, we will have two midterms, that is two medians, I mean the average of two middle terms. Right? Fine. Next, if it is an ungrouped data, whether it is discrete or continuous, fine, mean deviation about the mean is given by 1 by n. What is this n? The sum of all the frequencies into summation of fi xi we used to have, that is mean. Instead of fi xi, yes or no, what is the standard formula of mean? Mean ka formula is summation fi xi by summation fi. This is nothing but summation fi xi by n. That is a mean formula. Then mean deviation formula is, instead of this xi, we will write the deviation ka formulas. Clear? That is xi by x bar. What is this x bar again? This is nothing but our mean. How do you find this? By this kind of step deviation method we can find the mean. You can find in any method which you require. Okay, next. When it comes to mean deviation about the median, it is 1 by n, it is summation fi xi minus m. Here it is mean and here it is median. Right? Fine. So how do you find the median? This is the formula, that is L plus n by 2 minus Cf by f into h. What is this L? L is the class ka lowest class. I mean the class which we select of that median class. Okay, that is the lower limit. N is total sum of frequencies. F is the frequency of median class. Cf is the cumulative frequency. Which cumulative frequency? Cumulative frequency of preceding class of our median class. H is obviously the length of class. Clear? You do understand? First, let's do this grouped data, then we'll go to discrete, then we'll go to continuous. Clear? Did you understand? Shall we start doing problems now by using these formulas? Let's do. Look at the question here. He is asking us to find the mean deviation about the mean. So what is the formula? Just tell me. Mean deviation about mean is 1 by n summation xi minus x bar. Isn't it? So in order to solve that, we have to first find the x bar, which is mean. How do we find the mean of an ungrouped data? Mean of an ungrouped data is given by sum of observations by number of observations. Is it clear? So how do we find? Just let us add all those now. Mean is 3 plus 6 plus 10 plus 4 plus 9 plus 10 divided by how many numbers are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 numbers. Is it right? So let us add everything. What do we get now? 6 plus 4 is 10, 20, 39, 42 by 6. So the mean is 7. Is it right? Fine. And the next we have to find the deviation with respect to each and every term. So how do we write? The mean deviation about mean is given by 1 by 6 into subtract 3 minus 7, 6 minus 7 and all those. 3 minus 7 plus 6 minus 7 plus 10 minus 7 plus 4 minus 7 plus 9 minus 7 plus 10 minus 7. Is it right? So we have to deviation with respect to this mean. 3 minus 7, 6 minus 7, 10 minus 7, 4 minus 7, 9 minus 7 and 10 minus 7. Right? We have 2 tens here if you observe. Yes or no? Fine. So let us add everything now. What do we get? 1 by 6 into 3 minus 7 is minus 4 plus 6 7 minus 1 is minus 1. And here 10 minus 7 is 3, 4 minus 7 is minus 3, 9 minus 7 is 2, 10 minus 7 is 3. Is it right? You do understand? Minus 4, minus 1, 3, minus, 4 minus 7 is minus 3, 2 and 3. Right? Now 3 got cancelled. 3 plus 2 is 5. Minus 4 minus 1 is again 5. Now let me add all these. 3 minus 7. So, remember here the modulus is for each and every term. Don't forget that. Okay? Don't get confused. The modulus for each and every term. 3 minus 7 is 4. 6 minus 7 is 1. 10 minus 7 is 3. 4 minus 7 is again 3. 9 minus 7 is 2. 10 minus 7 is 3. Once again 3 minus 7 is 4, 6 minus 7 is 1, 10 minus 7 is 3, 4 minus 7 is 3 here, 9 minus 7 is 2, 10 minus 7 is 3. Now add everything. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Answer is 16 by 6, that is 2 8s and 2 here 4s. 2 8s and here it is 2 3s. So which is 8 by 3. What is 8 by 3? 3 2s are 6, 2, 3 6 are 18, 2, again it is 2.667. Clear? Is it not easy? So we can easily find the mean first, then again find the mean deviation about the mean. Clear? Shall we move to the next problem? Let's do it. See here, again the same question, finding the mean deviation about the mean. What is the formula? Mean deviation about the mean is 1 by n summation of xi minus x bar. What is this x bar? Finding mean first. So shall we find the mean first? See here, that is the mean x bar is, numbers add 38 plus 70 plus 48 plus 40 plus 42 plus 55 plus 63 plus 46 plus 54 plus 44 divided by how many numbers do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Clear? Now shall we add all the numbers here? 4, 4, 8, 14, 17, 22, 24, 32, 40. Next 4, 8, 13, and the next 17, 23, 28, 32, 36, 47 and 50. 500 divided by 10. Now what is mean? Is 50. Is it right? We got the value of mean. So what we have to find? Mean deviation about the mean. How do we do? Mean deviation about mean is equal to modulus of xi minus x bar, that is 38 minus 50 plus 70 minus 50 plus 48 minus 50 plus 40 minus 50 plus 42 minus 50 plus 55 minus 50 plus 63 minus 50 plus 46 minus 50 plus 54 minus 50 plus again 44 minus 50 whole divided by again n, which is 10. Is it clear? Now let us add everything. 38 minus 50 is 12, 70 minus 50 is 20, 48 minus 50 is 2, 40 minus 50 is 10, 42 minus 50 is 8, 55 minus 50 is 5, 63 minus 15 is 13, 46 minus 50 is 4, here also it is 4 and here it is 6, whole divided by 10. Right, check if we got 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, done. Is it right? Now let us add everything and check the number. Let me add from this side. 12, 20, 32, 34, 44, 52, 57, 70, 74, 84. 84 by 10, the answer is 8.4. Is it easy or not? It is actually very simple, but make sure that you don't subtract in a wrong way and you don't add everything in a wrong way, because even if a single number changes, the answer will change completely. Isn't it? What all we learned today? We just started with the basics of what is measures of dispersion, then we had a large discussion. Then we did few problems of mean deviation about the mean. Isn't it? Fine. Let us meet in the next session with the more problems of measures of dispersion. Thank you.